Okay everybody, so today I wanted to talk about a couple different things that I use for mosquitoes. They're a big problem in my area, and with all the diseases they carry and having kids and trying to enjoy the backyard, I do everything in my power to keep them at bay. So what I use for this, and I've tried a lot of different products over the years, I like the backpack fogging system. I like to be able to, some people take like handheld sprayers or backpack sprayers. I started out that way, and I would walk around and I would spray shrubs and shaded areas that way with a little handheld sprayer. The problem with that is mosquitoes, they go into these shrubs and things, and usually they land on the underneath of or the bottom of leaves in the cooler spots out of the sun when they stop or when they're not flying around attacking people. So you got to kind of get the pesticide in the areas where they are. So the best way that I found to do it's with a fogger. So this is a backpack fogger. It's made by Stihl. The model number is SR-200. I got this at a Stihl retailer that I have in the area. I think I actually ordered it through AgPro. But I really love this. I'm really glad I got it. Years ago, I started out paying one of the big names to come out and do mosquito control for me, and they did the same thing. They came out with basically one model higher of the same backpack fogger, and they put their chemicals in it and went around and fogged my yard, and I just took note to what they were doing, and I kind of instead of paying that for that service that they do, I went out and bought my own stuff, and it comes out being a lot cheaper in the long run. So I think these backpack foggers, I think they're around $400, and they make a model with a little bit bigger tank on it and a little more power. I didn't find it necessary, and this one, when it's full, is hard enough to pick up and take off several times. So I went with this size. I'm a big Stihl fan. I've got a lot of their equipment, and I don't have any problems with any of it. This sucker starts every time I've tried. I've had it now, I'd say for about 3 years, going on 4, but been an excellent tool to keep my yard fogged and keep the mosquitoes out. The product that I use to kill the mosquitoes now is called OneGuard by MGK. Kind of let you get a close-up of that one. It's a little bit expensive. I know when I first started out I was using Star in this as well, but the thing about mosquitoes, if you really want to keep them dead for the most part, you need to mix a general insecticide with a growth regulator and inhibitor. When I was using the Star and buying the other products separately and mixing them together, I was spending about what I was on this anyway. So I finally just decided to spend the extra money and start ordering this product. Works very well. It has 3 products in one. So this one has an instant kill in it, it has a residual killer in it, and it has the insect growth regulator in it. So it's 3 products in one. I can't remember exactly what I paid for it, but I'll find it and put a link in the description so you can check it out. Or if you want to go the cheaper route, Star works fairly well in this as well. Either way that you run it, during the summer months when I'm having a lot of people over, usually I'll go out and fog a couple days before I'm having a party, or to try to keep it maintained and be proactive. I usually try to go around maybe once every month to 2 months and put this fogging out. Other than that, I mean, it's a great product. It's another one that says that it can last up to 90 days, but it really just depends on your conditions, the weather. If you have any rain, the rain doesn't instantly wash it away, but if you have a lot of heavy rain, it's going to wash it away. So you just need to kind of stay on top of it. If you do that, we have very few mosquitoes around. It doesn't really help for a lot of other things like yellow jackets because they're not landing in the shrubs where you're spraying it. Most yellow jackets all make nest in the ground or up higher in the trees and all, with hornets and things. I use different products to deal with them, and I'll do a video on how I deal with that type stuff as well. So I'm going to stop the video now, and we'll strap on the GoPro and show you how I put this out. Basically what you want to do, you go around your entire yard and you spray any shrubs, any small trees, anything with leaves and that provides shade that they get up under and hide. You also want to go around the perimeter of your house and kind of fog up and down around the tree lines. This doesn't spray or fog up very high, but it'll do up to about 8 to 10 feet at least. So, you know, that's kind of a general area that I do. So around the entire perimeter of the yard and all the bushes and shrubs, then I try to cover them. If you do that, it takes a couple of applications really before you start really noticing a difference. But after a couple of applications, you'll cut out 98% of the mosquito population around your house. So it's a very effective product. I'm not going to say if you do it every month or 2 months that you'll never get bit by a mosquito, but it's become a rarity here at the house. So highly recommend both of these products. Okay everybody, so one thing I forgot to mention on this is the capacity of the tank. So the tank on this fogger holds 3 gallons. On the product that I'm using, it's not like the Towel Star. With this one, you mix is 1.5 ounces per the 3 gallons. So with the Towel Star, you're using 1 ounce per gallon, so you use a little bit more of that. I guess this one's a little bit higher concentrate, so you actually don't use as much of it. But anyway, you know, as you see what I have here, I just kind of walk around and I kind of just fog around the whole area and just kind of coat all the plants and things that I have. I'm not going to go around my whole yard videoing the whole thing because I know that'll get kind of boring, but I'll do a few for you here.